Hello guys, welcome to my channel Joanna.vidayoga. Today's class is a very special class because it's created for those people that are just starting to practice yoga or have never practiced and want to start. So this class is really slow with different variations of positions, so you can choose the one that best suits you. Keep in mind that the important thing in yoga is not to reach the position, but the quality in which we build the path to reach it. So, if you are thinking of starting this beautiful journey that is the path of yoga, this video is perfect for you. So today I invite you to stop whatever you are doing, all the worries or all the tasks that you need to do during your day. Put that aside and please enjoy the practice, enjoy to connect with yourself. Be aware of every movement, practice consciously and very carefully. And if at some point you feel tired, just please stop. You can continue when you feel better. It doesn't matter if it's in this class, if it's today. You can watch this video again any other day, okay? I also wanted to tell you that this is my first class in English here in YouTube. If you go to my channel, you will realize that all my videos are in Spanish. But since I live here in England, I wanted to add some in English and give it a try, see how it goes. I beg your pardon if you don't understand my accent. I know that it's gonna get better eventually. So, unroll your mat and let's get started.
Let's see in a cross-legs position. Remember that if you want, you can sit on a cushion to give more stability to the back. Imagine that there is a thread that pulls you from the crown up, stretching your spine and keeping your back straight. And from this, now close your eyes. The gaze goes inward. Pay attention to your breath. When the air goes in and out through your nose. Breathing is smooth, slow, and conscious. Shoulders are relaxed and smooth back and down. The face is relaxed, the jaw relaxes. And at this moment, there is only you and your breath. Inhale, feeling how the air enters, filling your lungs. Your belly swells, then your ribs spreads, and finally, your chest rises very subtly. As you exhale, you empty your lungs. Your chest drops, your ribs contract, and your belly relaxes. Inhale and exhale, bringing all your attention to this root. Return to your normal breathing. Open your eyes slowly. Remember to keep your back straight. And let's start making movements in the lower back. First, you're going to contract the abdomen and bring the coccyx pointing towards the ground, creating a curve in the lower back. Now, go arching the lower back. Wanted to take the coccyx backward, in my case, towards the wall, and continue to the movement at your own pace of breath. Inhaling when you arch, and when you curve, you exhale. And now you're going to begin to involve your entire spine. When you arch, open your chest and look toward the sky. And when you curve, close your ribs and bring your chin to your chest. Be very aware of each movement, always starting from the subtlety in the movement. Stop the movement. Place your right hand on the ground next to you and inhaling, raise left arm up. Exhaling, lean to the right side. Feel the stretch on your left side. Here, the chest is open and the shoulders are very far away from the ears. Come back to the center. Place your left hand on the ground. Inhaling, rise your right arm, and exhaling, you lean to the left side. Again, the shoulders do not collapse. Move them away from the ears and open the chest. Come back to the center. And now drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Gently, bring the chin to the chest. Lead now left ear to left shoulder. Let's go back to the center, chin to chest, and then ear to right shoulder. And continue at your pace about 2 more times. Raise your head to the center. If you had a cushion, you can now remove it and go to tabletop position. The hands are wide open and below the shoulders. Knees aligned with the hips. The feet on the metatarsus. Flat back. Contract the abdomen and distribute the weight throughout your body. Breathe naturally. Now stretch your left leg back, leaving your fingers on the ground. You will realize that your abdomen is active now. So let's keep it like this. Raise your right arm with palms wide open. Hold the pose. Do not collapse on the left shoulder. And come back with your arm and leg. Let's go to the other side. Adjust what you feel has been out of place and now stretch your right leg. Raise left arm. Feel like there is a force that lifts you up without drop onto your right shoulder. Hold the pose and don't forget to breathe. Release hand and knee to the ground. Root your knees below your hips and start walking towards the front of the mat with your hands. Hips and legs don't move. When your hands can no longer go further, bring your forehead to the ground. Here you can place the cushion on your forehead if it's easier for you. The back is in a straight line from the hip to the head. Push your hands towards the ground and move your shoulders away from your ear. This is a variation of downward facing dog that helps very beginners to understand later the full pose. Breathe here. Look straight ahead. Place your elbows on the floor and lower your hips to the mat. Here, the elbows are below the shoulders and hands are doing a little pressure toward the ground. Do not collapse the shoulders and move them away from the ears. Take the gaze forward and up without clamping the cervical, and breathe naturally. Raise your hips and get back to tabletop position. Bring your left legs forward between hands. Imagine that there is a force that wants to unite both tight toward the center. The abdomen is active. Feet are on metatarsus. Place hands on the hips and rise the torso. Remember to bring the coccyx to the ground. Inhale, and exhaling, bend the knee a little more and bring the pelvis a little closer to the ground as far as you can. And if you want, raise your arms to the sky. Return with your arms to the ground. Keep your back straight. Inhale, and as you exhale, stretch a little by little left leg, leaving the feet pointed, very active. Here, you can leave your hands on the thigh or on the floor, where it is more comfortable for you. The important thing is not curve your back, and if you need to bend your knee a little more, you can do it. And breathe normally. Bend the knee, open the chest, bring your right knee up and bring your leg forward next to the left. Inhale, look straight ahead. Place hands on tight and breathe. On the next exhalation, place your hand on your hips and raise your torso. Feet are hip wide apart. Weight toward toes. Inhale, raise arms and palms together. Exhale, and you go folding towards the ground with a straight back. The movement begins at the hips. Here, you can bend the knees and relax the necks and the shoulders. Place your hand in cup and take the left leg back, leaving the knee on the ground. Inhale, open your chest and look forward. Remember, there is a force that wants to unite both tight toward the center. Your abdomen is active. Place your hand on your hips and rise the torso. The coccyx look at the ground. Inhale, and when exhaling, bend the knee a little more and bring the pelvis to the ground. And if you want and you feel comfortable, raise your arms up. Lower your arms to the ground. Keep your back straight. Inhale, and as you exhale, gradually stretch your right leg, leaving the feet on point, very active. Again, place your hand where it is more comfortable for you, avoiding placing them on the knees to avoid any injury. Breathe. Remember that you can bend your knee a little if it's necessary for you. Bend your knee, and now bring your right leg back in the tabletop position. Here, I'm going to give you two options to go to downward facing dog. The first is to go to the variation, stretching your arms forward and bringing your forehead to the ground. The second is to stretch your arms and legs, raising your hips towards the sky, leaving your knees bent and the heels raised to give more stability to the back. Remember that the important is how you feel in the posture. So if you think it is too much for you, I invite you to go back to the first variation. If you stay here, you can bend one knee and stretch the other one, trying to bring your heel to the ground. And then change legs. It's as if you were walking in the same place. Stop the movement. Now listen carefully. Lower your knees to the ground and bring your chest and chin to the ground. The elbows are squeezing to your torso and hands are under your shoulders. Breathe and lower your hips to the ground. Again, I will show you two options. The first is to stay here with your elbows below your shoulders and hands opened, pushing the ground. And the second is to place the hand under your shoulders, rise the chest and the high back up, pushing from your arms, leaving the elbows in flexion. And here remember to relax the buttocks and look up. Go back to tabletop position. Remember the lineups. Bring the left legs forward between hands. Rise your right knee. Inhale, open your chest. Remember the force they want to unite both legs towards the center. Both feet are well active, as well as the abdomen. Leave your gaze on a fixed point, and when you feel comfortable in the position, place hand on the hips and rise your torso. Once up, if you want, raise your arms toward the sky. Hips are facing forward, and the coccyx is facing the ground. And stay here in Warrior One position, in variation. It is a very powerful position, but I know you can hold. Don't forget to breathe. Hold a little longer. And place your hand on the ground. Right knee remains raised, and on your next exhalation, bring the legs forward. Inhale. Look forward, straight back. Bring your hands to the hips and with the exhalation, rise the torso. Bring your left foot to the outside of your right foot. Inhale up, and as you exhale, lean to the right side. Come back to the center. Let's go to the other side. The right foot passes to the outside of the left foot, and you lean to the left. Come back to the center, feet hip width apart. Inhale and exhale as you fold with your back straight and knees bent. Relax your head and shoulders. Hands in cup. Take your left leg back. The leg is raised and active. Remember again to contract legs toward the center and activate the abdomen. When you find the comfort and the balance, Place your hands on your hips and raise your torso. And if you want, raise your arms up. Here, remember to bring the tailbone to the ground and to lengthen up, creating spaces between the vertebrae. Breathe. Feel the strength of the warrior, a warrior of light. Take your hands to the ground. Lower your knees. Take your right leg back and get into the child's pose. Bring the buttocks to the heels and resting the forehead on the ground. You can relax the arms on the sides of the body with the palms facing up. And if you want, you can place the cushion under your chest and relax, releasing all the tension, finding the natural rhythm of your breathing again. Now very slowly, raise your torso and sit down with your legs stretched out in front of you. Here, you can place the cushion under your buttocks. Keep your back straight and try to sit on your seated bones, sticking out your buttocks. Your feet are with your little toes looking up at the sky, very active. Place your hand on the side of your body and breathe. Contract your abdomen just a little and look at the tips of your toes. Inhale, raise your right foot and hold. Exhale and relax. Now inhale and raise your left foot. Breathe. Exhale and relax. We're gonna do this one more time. Inhale, raise your right foot. The abdomen helps you to support it. And relax. Inhale. Raise the left, hold, and relax. For the next position, you can keep the cushion underneath or take it out like me. It doesn't matter which way you choose. Bend your left knee and place your foot on the floor on the outside of the right leg. Hug your leg and keep your back straight. Take your left arm back. Inhale, raise your right arm. And when you exhale, place your elbow on your left thigh. Inhale, lengthen up, and as you exhale, you twist to the left side, bringing your chins towards your left shoulder. Breathe and enjoy the twist. And gently return to the center. Stretch your leg. Now let's change sides. Bend your right knee and place your foot on the floor on the outside of the left. Hug the leg. Keep your back straight. Bring right arm back. Inhale, raise left arm, reach up. And when you exhale, place the elbow on your right thigh. Inhale and exhale, twist to the right side. Bring your chins towards the right shoulder. and do not forget to breathe. Come back to the center, stretch your leg, and lie on your back on the mat. Take both knees to your chest and hug them. Here you can make some movement to one side and to the other side, giving you a little massage in your back. Now stretch both legs to the ground at the width of the mat. The feet fall to the sides. The arms move away from the torso with the palms facing towards the sky, and relax all your body here, arriving to the most important moment of the practice, which is the final relaxation, the Shavasana. It is the moment that all the energy that you create during the practice settles down in the body and all the tension is released. So it is time to let go. You can do a deep inhalation through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Once again, inhale through the nose and out the mouth, let it go. And relax the whole body. Bring all the attention to the right side of your body and relax from the head to your foot. Feel how your right side melts to the ground. Perceive the temperature on the right side. And when you exhale, you feel how all your right side relax more and more. Now bring all your attention to the left side and start to relax all your left side from the head to the foot, letting go all the tension, melting your entire left side to the ground with each exhalation. Feeling the temperature and relaxing more and more. Now your whole body is relaxed. It's heavy. And stay here, enjoying this moment just for you. And so, little by little, you come back, being aware of the breath. Starting to move the hands and the feet. And if you want, you can stretch. And lean to one side. And then, with the help of your hands, you get up and sit down again with your legs crossed. Remember that you can use a cushion underneath. And become aware of your breathing again, trying to perceive all the air that is going inside and outside of your nose. Place your right hand on your heart. Try to perceive tranquility and stability. And keep in mind that you can return to this state whenever you want. Many times we are so busy that we don't even notice our own breath. Our mind is on one side and our body is on the other side. So thank yourself and feel proud of having had the will and courage to stop and dedicate a few minutes for yourself and for your well-being. Place your hands in a prayer position in front of your heart and bring them over your forehead to keep clarity in thoughts. Lower it to the lips to maintain truthfulness in speech. And on the heart, so that it is your guide in everything that you think, say, and do. You can start to open your eyes very slowly. And Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me today and for supporting my work. I hope with all my heart that you like this class. And if it's so, please don't forget to press the like button and leave me a comment telling me how you felt. Remember, you can subscribe to my channel to be aware of my next videos in English. You can also follow me on my Instagram account, Joanna.vidayoga, where you can find much more information about this beautiful path that is yoga. Once again, thank you very much, and I hope you have a nice and beautiful day. See you in the next video.